Second.
Roll call?
Sabrina?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky?
Yes.
Is there action?
No action.
All right, so then my next topic is the county administrator position and salary. If you remember last week I brought the job description, and also in your packet I included again a copy of the salaries that were provided to me from another county administrator he compiled a few years ago. So I think we wanted me to come back and talk about the salary
Yep.
range for the county administrator
Yeah,
position.
what range we're at, just so that we have an idea on
Yeah.
what we're looking at.
And just so you know, I gave you a copy of our wage scale, because right now, currently, pay grade 21 is our highest pay grade for our wage scale. I had asked Dave to calculate a potential pay grade 22. So that's what you see on your pay grade. You see the bottom in the green. So Dave calculated 22 just in case, if that's what you're looking for, the county administrator. Because again, with the county administrator, your directors would report to the county administrator, and your highest pay grade director is pay grade 21.
So,
Okay.
so for example, in Jaga, I was a grade 18 as county administrator, and like the water resources, and I think maybe JFS was the other one, were grade 17s, and a lot of them were 16s, so just to establish that basic hierarchy.
Okay, and that's a must to do with that increase, the rating?
Well, I mean, I think given the responsibility, usually your jobs are evaluated based on overall scope of responsibility and
Yeah, it would be factored in. It
Yeah.
not necessarily doesn't have to be that way, but it all depends. And again, this is evolving for us, and
Yeah.
it's very fluid still. So I think when you factor it, go ahead, Janet, because I'd be interested to hear how this factored and where.
Well, because this position is a very large position, it really is, the responsibility is very complex and complicated, and it is really high. I mean, it's a very high-level position. So it did factor higher than the pay grade, just because of the responsibility of the position. So, I mean, that's why Dave was able to just calculate what 22 would look like if you agreed to it.
And all I actually did was take the average. If you see all these increases by step, I averaged all those, because they're all over the place. So, well, the fairest way to do it, if you're gonna establish a new one, is just average all the increases by step, and it just came out, for the minimum, came out 5.53% higher than the grade 21.
Speaking of our wage scale, it's due for an update, because it's not indicative of the cost of living, the COLAs, or anything for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Where are we at with that?
I was actually waiting for poor Dave. I'm actually waiting for his feet to get wet a little bit, but we actually had
They're
this.
drenched.
No, I'm way past the feet.
He's kind of drenched
Yeah,
a little
he's
bit
got
right
heels
now.
on the guy.
He's sinking a little, but no, we actually had, because originally, I mean, Todd and I were coming beginning of April to talk about the wage scale. So I had asked Dave just to kind of wait for a few weeks, and then him and I, we had slight conversations regarding the wage scale.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
As to what to do with it, because it is time, because when Clemens Nelson did the wage study back in 18, they did say every 3 to 5 years, look at your scale. And if there are any positions that we're having a hard time recruiting for, possibly look at the benchmark those, send the survey out to different counties. And I will say honestly, the only water resource positions are the hardest to recruit right now. That for whatever reason, I don't know if it's
A lot of demand,
Sounds interesting.
a lot of demand, and
Yeah.
cities typically pay more than
Yeah.
counties, so you
Yeah.
serve as like a training ground, and then you leave,
yeah,
because they want to provide for their families.
yeah. So, but yeah, we will come back
Okay.
with the wage scale. Yeah, we'll have some ideas. And at the same time, just a side note regarding the wage scale, we'll also look at an idea of how to move employees through the wage scale. So we're also thinking of that too, because I think that was one concern from employees. Like, well, how do I
Progress.
This is gonna
how do I
happen.
progress through the scale?
Right.
Instead of just staying at minimum forever, how do I progress? So we're also talking about that as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So that'll come back.
Janet, is this different than the one we got before?
No, it's the same
No,
one.
it's the same one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, and I just, I wanted to make sure that you didn't have any changes to it. It sounded like last week you were okay with the job description.
Yeah.
Yep,
But I just wanted to
It's
just,
a very good description.
Yeah.
it's a very
Verify.
detailed
Yes.
description.
yeah. Just really wanted to verify, make sure you're still good with it. And then from here, if you're actually okay with the pay grade 22 that was drafted by Dave, then that could be the salary that's attached to this job description. And then the next question would be to posting, like, how do you, I mean, first do you want it posted? And then, I'm assuming you'll want it internally and externally, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Because I would say widen the applicant pool, post it internally and externally to see what you get,
Yep.
you know?
I think that would be good.
Yeah, and then, normally, we do post for 2 weeks. However, this is such a large position.
Post it for a month.
I honestly, I thought a month or at least 3 weeks. I mean, to kind of, but to kind of get the,
Why don't we do
Fillers
3
out there.
weeks and then see what we're getting, and then if you need to extend it.
yeah.
Because I agree, it does take longer than 2 weeks, but, I would try it like in between like 3 weeks, and then see
And
where
then
we're
see what
at,
happens.
and then,
Mhm. Yeah, we could do that, absolutely. Yeah. And I think that's it just for that
Is that
one. Yeah, and then just give you a quick update on the budget and finance director posting. Right now, it's still posted for another week, but, we've received 1 application so far.
How did that
So
look?
at that time, I don't know if come next week, if you would like to me to extend the posting again for another 2 weeks.
yeah, probably, because again, that's a position that should.
Yeah, it's a hard position as well, yeah. But I think, other than my JEs, I think that was it for me. Yeah.
Ready?
Good.
Board of Commissioners accept the resignation of Anita Sarpagian, Executive Assistant, Portage County Jobs and Family Services, effective March 28, 2021.
Second.
Okay, roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Board of Commissioners agrees to utilize the 3-day internal posting of the full-time JFS Executive Assistant, replacing Anita Sarpagian for Portage County Jobs and Family Services for external posting if no internal appointment is made.
Second.
Roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Board of Commissioners motions to agree to authorization for full-time hire of George Slavinsky, JFS Fiscal Specialist, replacing the position previously held by Karina Gross for the Portage County Jobs and Family Services. Anticipated start date is April 26, 2021. Board of Commissioners agrees that this hire is contingent upon the applicant passing the required employment testing.
Second.
Roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
It's moved the Board of Commissioners agrees to approve the wage increase for Zachary Verona, water waste treatment plant operator in training for Portage County Water Resources due to passing the Class 1 exam and obtaining the required amount of operating experience. This qualifies him as wastewater treatment plant operator 1 title, effective March 22nd, 2021.
Second.
Okay, roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
It's moved the Board of Commissioners approves the revised office manager job description for Portage County Building Department.
Second.
Roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
It's moved the Board of Commissioners agrees to authorize the wage increase for Linda Markajon, office manager for Portage County Building Department, due to the job description revision, effective April 5th, 2021.
Second.
Roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
It's moved the Board of Commissioners approves the revised the Clerk 2 job description for Portage County Building Department, including job title changes, permit technician 3.
Second.
Roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
It's moved the Board of Commissioners agrees to authorize the wage increase for Michelle Connor, Clerk 2 for Portage County Building Department, due to job description revision, and authorize the job title change to permit technician 3, effective April 5th, 2021.
Second.
Roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
It's moved the Board of Commissioners approves the revised Clerk 1 job description for Portage County Building Department, including job title change to permit technician 2.
Second.
Roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
It's moved the Board of Commissioners agrees to authorize the wage increase for Christina Owens, Clerk 1 for Portage County Building Department, due to the job description revision, and authorize the job title changes of permit technician 2, effective April 5th, 2021.
Second.
Roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
It's moved the Board of Commissioners agrees to authorize the accreditation of the permit technician 1 position, approve the prospective job description.
Second.
Roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky? Yes. Sabrina?
Yes.
Board of Commissioners agrees to authorize the wage increase for Janine Simcak, part-time clerk 1, Portage County Building Department, and authorize job title changes to permit technician 1, effective April 5th, 2021.
Second.
Roll call?
Tony,
Yes.
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
It's moved the Board of Commissioners agrees to transfer 100, nope,
Oh,
excuse
no,
me,
no, no.
stop.
Oh, Janet. Janet.
Thanks, Jen.
Thanks. I know I had a lot.
All right.
Do we have someone out there?
I think Sue's out there.
that's right.
You need to go in executive session.
See, you need to, yeah, I bet she's gonna.
Hi, Sue.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hello, Joe.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Take it away, Miss Sue.
It needs an alignment, it's only going one way.
I don't have to do a line.
Yeah, do you? I'll
Just
take this chair with you when you go.
it was a.
I get it. I probably could use one of those. Okay, the first one is our regular shared and cost pool transfer from child welfare to public assistance. This is our 7th payment for quarter number 4.
Move the Board of Commissioners agrees to transfer $140,000 from Fund 1415 Child Welfare Specialty Levy Fund to Fund 1410 Public Assistance Fund.
Second.
Roll call?
Tony,
Yes.
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina.
Yes.
All right, and our third one is for quarter 2, 22, or state fiscal year 21 for our shared costs for the running the one stop.
It's moved the Board of Commissioners agrees to transfer $25,163.34 from Fund 1413 WIA Fund to Fund 1410 Public Assistance Fund.
Second.
Okay, roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky?
Yes.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Move to, in accordance with Ohio Revised Code 121.2 G4, motion, enter into executive session preparing for conducting or reviewing negotiation and bargaining sessions for public employee concerning their compensation or other terms and conditions of their employment.
Second.
Okay, roll call?
Tony?
Yes.
Vicky?
Yes.
Sabrina?
Yes.